We're going live. All right, we're gonna wait for someone to show up so we can make sure the sound is okay, and then you're gonna get grilled with all these incredibly intense questions.
Okay.
They're gonna be intense. They're gonna be intense. Let's see who's gonna show up. Are we gonna get anyone? Maybe we'll do this to ourselves. All right, I'm just gonna assume the audio is good, and we will see how we go. You guys are all clearly busy doing your thing today, maybe at work. Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart if you can hear me okay, guys, if you can hear both of us, all right? Hopefully the sound is okay.
Yeah.
I am here today with Mariana. Where are you from, Mariana?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil! Gente, oi gente!
Oi, gente!
So, how are we here today talking together? What led you to Australia from Brazil?
From Brazil.
Yeah.
So I'm here.
Tell me the story.
Okay, the whole story?
Yeah, everything. Start from the start.
Yeah, I finished my master's in Brazil in 2014, and then I decided that I would like to be a professor at uni. So for doing that in Brazil, you need to be like a PhD.
Yeah.
So yeah, I decided to do my PhD in an English-speak country.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here in Australia, because it was basically like a dream when I was a kid, like to live here and study here when I started learning English.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there was the opportunity like to come.
And so what made you choose Australia over Canada, America, Britain, South Africa, New Zealand? Was it just that you are obsessed with kangaroos? Or?
No. I think culturally we have like some
Similarities, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I thought it was a tropical country, but Melbourne.
Part of it.
Yeah,
Some of it is.
Yeah.
Not Melbourne.
We're not Melbourne.
As you can probably tell, it's not so tropical at the moment.
Yeah.
So was that a shock? The weather? Were you coming here, got off the plane in thongs and a bikini, and
no,
you were just like...
not at all. Like before coming,
the day before? Just Googled
not
it?
Before. Yeah, I decided to come to Melbourne because like I had the opportunity to have a scholarship here.
Brilliant.
At uni.
Yeah.
And yeah, so then I started like looking for information like about Melbourne, like how's the weather. They say, okay, it's not that tropical as I thought, but okay, let's do it. I live in Canada. I can do it.
I can do it. It's tropical compared to Canada. Come on.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, crazy. And so, what was it like when you got off the plane here? Was it a shock? Or did you feel like, this is what I expected? The language isn't too bad, or the language is hellish? How did you go getting used to the accent in Australia? Or how are you going? Is it still a battle?
I think the accent was quite different, like for everything that I had seen before. And yeah, I still struggling with people when
Not
they
me though, not me. My
not
accent's
you. I got used to your accent. But sometimes people more from the countryside or like they have a different.
The strong accents.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah. So I still like.
So what's this? Leandro wants to know where in Brazil you're from.
I'm from the countryside of São Paulo.
São Paulo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big Lençóis Paulista. No one will.
Paulista. So what's it like compared to Australia? What do you miss from Brazil?
So my hometown is really small compared to Melbourne.
Yeah.
So it was the first time that I was living in a big city.
Not big compared to Sao Paulo, but...
No, but compared to my hometown.
Yeah.
So...
And what's the weather like there compared to Melbourne then? A lot warmer, I take it.
It's warmer. Yeah, of course it's warmer. And yeah, I miss the sun. Yeah,
the sun?
Yeah, it's much sunnier.
And so what do you like about Melbourne and what do you like about Australia since getting here? What have been the good things? And we can cover the bad things in a minute, but...
The good things? I think it's a really like multicultural city. I really like. I feel like safe here. I feel that I can belong here.
Absolutely. You belong here.
Yeah, not belong, but I feel welcome.
Yeah.
I feel welcome. I think it's a nice place to live as a foreigner.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think there's always something going on, like parties and culturally, like it's really, really rich city.
So, do you get much Brazil culture here?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So, what is the food like here? The Brazilian food too? Because I've seen some Brazilian restaurants, but do they really compare to Brazilian food, or are they pretty right on with what it's actually like?
I have a favorite one.
Yeah.
And when I'm homesick, sometimes I go there.
So that says something then. It's sort of like it.
Yeah. It's not the same as mom food. Yeah. And I think it's something that is growing. Like Australians are discovering our
your culture. Yeah.
Last week at the Victoria Market, we had the Brazilian festival.
Oh wow! Really? It was just all Brazilian, not just having the standard.
Yeah, all Brazilian.
Brilliant.
So there was like music, food, and so I think it's something that is growing here in Melbourne because I think Brazilians are coming to Australia now, like as a.
What's making them come to Melbourne though? Because I mean, aside from the city being a good city, I feel like every Brazilian I meet tears up, they complain about the weather and then think, like, I don't know why I'm here. Did you have that moment where you got here and you were like,
yes.
I wish it was warmer. What am I doing?
Yeah. I don't know. From like the point of view of my friends that came here for studying English, they say like that there's less Brazilians here than in Sydney, for example. And so it's a way just to avoid speaking Portuguese when you're learning another language. I think it's not that easy.
Are they the weak ones as well that just couldn't handle the cold? They're all the weak Brazilians that are like, we've got to be so much warmer.
Probably, but there are many people that come here because they like winter. They want to escape like the hot weather.
So we get all the nice Brazilians from the south, not the northerners.
No, I wouldn't say that. Please.
The southern Brazilians aren't nice, or
no, we are all nice. South, north,
So what advice would you have for people coming here, whether from Brazil or elsewhere, to study? What is it like being a PhD student from overseas studying in Melbourne? Was it hard getting used to the language? That's the academic language and fitting in?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's been a real challenge. Mainly writing, academic writing. It's really different from.
It was a challenge for me, guys. So I can only imagine that was very brave, you know.
Yeah. But at the same time, I have a lot of support of my supervisors and my colleagues, and there are like many people from other countries that are in the same situation. So.
Exactly. So you're not on your own. It's not just you. You've got a support network and people who can help you if you have questions and issues. Yeah,
exactly. But I think we need to be prepared for that. Like, it's not everything. Like, Melbourne is the best city in the world, like they say. But there are problems, of course. So
mostly Brazilians, though. They're the problems, right? It's not them.
No, you have to be like to keep in mind that the weather is not what maybe you were expecting.
It's not what I was expecting this morning.
People are not always nice. Like always have jerks around.
It's true. Yeah. Present company excluded.
Exactly.
So what advice would you have for people looking for a university and a supervisor if they want to do a postdoc or a PhD or a master's degree? How would you recommend going about finding them? Just online? Or did you have other ways through your supervisors in Brazil?
Yeah, I think it depends in what stage you are.
Yeah.
So if you're still like at uni, like doing your master's or PhD, probably your supervisor, Brazilian supervisor, has a contact abroad. So it would be a good connection. Otherwise, if you go to the online, every university has the names and the expertise of each professor, so you can find professors that are working in our area.
And do you recommend getting in contact with them, obviously, and getting to know them a little bit?
Yeah, there are some agencies too that make this work. But, in my case was a little bit different because I found they were looking for someone to work in the project.
So it was already organized before
so
you
they
came.
it was a position open for a PhD, and then I just applied. So there are many of these opportunities. I think in Australia and all around the world.
And do you think it's a good place to come and study? Has your experience been good, or are there things that you're like, I wish I'd known that before coming?
I think overall, it's been a good experience. I think Australia, in the research
realm,
we were
learning this earlier.
The research realm, it's a country that is developing a lot of good things, new ideas. So it's a new country, and I think they attract a lot of new ideas, and it's nice. They accept better, I think, than some other countries.
And can you tell us about your project? What are you looking at? And you're going to make it simple so I can understand.
Okay. So I'm basically studying trees.
You're studying trees, yeah?
Yeah. So my background is forestry.
Forestry?
So here I work in urban forestry. So it means that I plant forests in cities, so green areas, and
So you develop the outlay of where there's going to be forests and trees and all of that stuff.
Yeah, selection of trees and And my project is about what's the benefits of trees for the stormwater management. Yeah. So how different trees will collect water from the rain in different ways because of their different architecture. Yeah, of the trees. So how they're sort of put together, I guess. Right? The branches, the leaves, the sticks. The kind of leaves. So do you want trees that are really, really big and bushy, or do you want ones that allow more water to go through to the soil? What are the findings that you've come across? So it depends. It depends what you want. But if you want to collect more water, for sure, big trees, more denser canopies. And but here in Australia, the native trees, they are not really dense. Because the weather here is dry. And they're all arid adapted, right? Yeah, so they're adapted to the dry weather. And they don't store too much water. It just goes through and past them, does it? Yeah. So what would you recommend for Melbourne? Have we started getting better as a city with trees that we're planting around the place, or are we doing a pretty average job? No, I think Melbourne is pretty good. Yeah. I think the urban planning here it's really nice, and we have a lot to learn. So you're going to take this all back to Brazil and just... I'll be going there in a few years, and Sao Paulo is going to be the new Melbourne. Hopefully. Brilliant. Yeah. So what have you seen since coming to Australia? Where have you been travelling-wise, and what have been some really cool experiences? Have you seen kangaroos? Have you ridden any? Not yet. No, soon though. I've been to Sydney. Yeah. But I prefer Melbourne. I'll make it public. Oh yeah, I'm going to share this in Brasileiros in Sydney. Oh my God, no. We'll see what they say. And I've traveled around Victoria, I did the Great Ocean Road. Yeah. I've been to Grampians. The Grampians? Yeah, what did you think of the Grampians and the Great Ocean Road? They are completely different environments. Yeah. But I saw many kangaroos. I did a lot of hiking. In the Grampians. Yeah. What did you see along the Great Ocean Road? What sites did you go to on the Great Ocean Road? Yeah, like the main thing is the 12 apostles. And
did you go to Lockhart Gorge?
Yeah, so amazing sightseeing.
Yeah, and have you been to the east, to Wilson's Prom at Phillip Island?
Yeah, I've been to Phillip Island and Wilson's Prom last year, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really beautiful. Like the blue sea and like a lot of hiking. It's what I like to do.
Oh, brilliant. And what else are you planning to do before you finish up the PhD and I take it export the expertise that you will have acquired here back to Brazil? What's on the bucket list of your things to do or achieve or see in Australia?
I still I want to go to Uluru.
Yeah.
So it's
the rock.
Yeah.
The red rock in the center.
I think this will be like a really different experience because I've never been to a desert before.
But you're in Australia, isn't it all desert?
No.
That'll be a shock. I think you'll drive for about an hour and then you'll be like, oh, we're in the desert, and then about 5 days later you'll get to Uluru.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you'll have to chuck some photos online. I've never been to Uluru.
No?
It's too far. It's too far. It's ages away.
Yeah, but I think it's a nice experience, and I would like to dive in the Great Barrier Reef
while you can, while it's still there.
Yeah. But let's
Brilliant.
see.
Yeah.
So that's what I have in my bucket list.
And you're going to go to Perth or to Darwin or any of those places?
I would like to go to Perth too. It's a really nice place to visit, like to go to the beach. And
It seems to be pretty isolated, and I think it would be amazing to do a road trip out there and then up to Darwin. That'd be long, but so I hope you have some good music.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. And I guess, do you have any advice for people who are Brazilians and potentially other people learning Australian English? What did you sort of have to overcome or find the most difficult that you suggest they should pay attention to?
I think you have to listen a lot, because the accent to understand. I think it's the main struggle. And I think watching videos and listen to Australian songs. It's something that can help.
So do you have any musicians that are Australian that you recommend, or TV shows that you watch that were of use?
I normally watch TV shows, but just randomly, like news this kind of things, not really a TV show. And I like John Butler Trio.
The John Butler Trio.
It's my favorite.
They're good.
Australian band.
They're acoustic, very the hippies, right?
Yeah.
They love nature, guys. Love nature.
Exactly.
No, they're good. They're acoustic, easy to listen to.
Yeah.
And he has a bit of a strong accent, right?
Yeah.
Like he's an Aussie bloke who's going to be like,
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
And
just Game of Thrones, pretty much, right, guys? Right, guys? Game of Thrones? Okay.
No.
She hasn't seen Game of Thrones. What the hell?
Sorry.
I've watched it in Brazilian Portuguese. We'll have to do that together. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So, any questions, guys, before we finish up that you'd like to ask Mariana? Any questions? Put them down here in the comments section, and I'll harass her to answer them before I let her go. She's been gracious with her time. Any questions, guys? There seem to be a lot of Brazilians here. What's up? Some nice people interesting in making big progress. Oh yeah. Chuck your questions down below, guys, or else we might finish up and I'll let Mariana get on with her day. What's on for the rest of the day? What's on for the rest of the day?
I'm going back to uni.
Study?
Yeah. Or pretend to.
Pretty. Oscar says you have to come to Perth. What's for dinner tonight? Carolina wants to know. Brazilian food?
Yeah. I Carolina. She's my flatmate.
She loves it. So just Byron Bay. Yes, Byron Bay is a beautiful place.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll put on my list.
Any other questions, guys? You gonna say some stuff in Brazilian Portuguese to the Brazilians?
Oh my God, I don't know.
What Australian slang did you learn while you were here as well? Do you have any words that you can think of that you learned whilst in Australia that you use? Do you use servo, arvo, all that sort of stuff?
I don't use this kind of... I don't know.
Come on, man.
Yeah, probably... yeah, just putting the E in the end of the thing.
Yeah.
Monday. Like Tuesday.
Awesome.
Because I think it's cute.
It is pretty cute, guys. You should learn Australian slang for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, well, looks like there's no more questions. Thank you so much for joining me today, Mariana. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you later. G'day guys, if you like the episode, make sure you smash that like button, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel to see future episodes. If you want to support me, you can become a patron on my Patreon page and donate as little as $1 per month. And if you want to learn Aussie English fast, sign up to the Aussie English Classroom via my website. The link's below and you'll get weekly lessons. Thanks guys, see you soon.